finally I feel excited because like many of you, I wonder what is behind this curtain. I'm sure that you are asking yourself, and I probably already speak too much, so let's start the countdown.
Welcome back to Verticon in Dallas 2025. Delighted to be sitting there talking to Dave Sparks. We're going to talk a little bit about his passion. I think it's fair to say that your Black Hawk is your passion and helping people is another one of your passions. So tell us a little bit about the work you've been doing with your own aircraft.
So obviously we love helicopters, everything about helicopters, every make, model. My goal in life is to fly every helicopter that's ever been built. Trying to, not just fly, but actually own and experience.
Yeah.
And I kind of cheated. I went from a BL-105 to a Black Hawk, which was kind of a weird transition for most people, but Black Hawk has been something I've wanted my entire life. And it's because, A, it's one of the coolest pieces of equipment ever built, not just aircraft, but and it's extremely capable. And I love capable vehicles, capable equipment, anything that's mission, purpose, designed to do something very specific. Well, the Black Hawk does a lot of things really, really well. And, so the number one goal was to get in it, own it, fly it, experience it. Second goal was do some good with it. Yeah. Figure out how to help people,
So talk about the relationship you have with HeliOps and the stuff that your work you're doing with them to make your product, to make your capability even better.
So what I love about HeliOps is they're just as crazy as we are. When it comes to, we met them at a show and kind of mentioned to them some of the ideas that we had. And you tell a lot of people crazy ideas and they say, that's a cool idea, good luck with it.
Yeah.
But HeliOps said, we can do that. Yeah. We got a solution for that. And it was not an easy solution. This is not something that, you've seen people stick motorcycles and snowmobiles on the side of helicopters, and there's a lot of really cool stuff out there. HeliOps took it to a completely different level because they had a system that was already designed exactly for what we needed. All they did was expand on their already great design, and they built us this monster right here, which it looks massive.
It looks James Bond.
It looks James Bond.
It looks James Bond. That instantly makes it cool. Welcome back to Verticon in Dallas. I'm here with Joe from Garmin, and he's going to give us a quick 30-second tabletop brief on how the interaction between Garmin's Pilot technology watches works as part of the Garmin ecosystem.
Right. So so we have the D2 Mach 1 here watch. You can Bluetooth that to your iPhone. It's using Garmin Pilot. You can push the flight plan from the phone to your watch. But the watch really is self-sustaining as well. We've got a local METAR. You've got multiple time zones. It has this is pretty slick. If you're flying at night, you've got a flashlight on board, and you can make it a red, so it doesn't upset your night vision. Yeah. Sure. But it also has a pulse oximeter, so percent blood oxygen, and it has a heart rate monitor on there. So and we also have the ability, if you're a golfer, you can download your local golf course and then see the distance to the tee. It's pretty slick.
So it's a caddy as well. Welcome back to Verticon in Dallas. Here with Johnny Mack, John McDermott, McDermott Helicopters.
Thanks,
and we're here to
Paul.
talk about this beast, the Bell 214 ST, which if you look up, as a Chinook driver, I've never seen blades bigger than my old helicopter, but this thing is something to behold.
The demand for the aircraft's outweighing the supply of aircraft.
I'd say they're quite a rare bird, aren't they?
Well, they've been rare, yeah, they've become rare, but so we now own the 214 type certificate data sheet.
Right.
So for the B model and the ST, so technically now this is actually a McDermott 214.
So like Ericsson now own the Sky Crane,
Yeah.
this is now a McDermott 214.
Yeah, yeah.
Welcome back to Verticon in Dallas 2025. I'm here with Peter Fuchs from Ascent Aero Systems, and we're here to talk about a really exciting range of I hate the word drones, I don't know if you like the word drones as well, of autonomous air systems. Obviously a really hot topic, a really hot button, what's going on in the world at the moment. The use of drones is metaphorically and literally exploding as we speak. Production rates are going up, so we're really interested to hear on what your thoughts are about products you've got, where the market's going, and what comes next.
Sure, absolutely. So we got started about 10 years ago. We were kind of the end of the first wave of the crowd-funded consumer drones. Transitioned pretty quickly after that. Our first product was the Spirit. The Spirit is a 13.5-pound coaxial drone. All of our drones are coaxials, which have these two rotors, which are much more aerodynamically efficient. We can fly further, faster, farther, and carry more than a comparable quadcopter. Sold a lot of these, very modular. It can be used for traditional things like search and rescue, public safety applications, also in the defense space as well. We have two kinds of customers, those that operate the drones themselves and those that use our airframes to integrate them into other systems of systems. Today we're introducing the Helios. We're going small rather than big. Drones are good for two things, collecting information and moving things from A to B. When you're collecting information, smaller is better.
And obviously you said you've started off with an LTE 4G
Right.
network, and you're going to progress that probably to something a little bit more military state applicable?
Well, it depends on the customer's application. Like the Spirit and the NX30, these are platforms.
Yeah.
So we essentially can make them do whatever customer needs them to do. So next up is probably one of the RF frequencies that are common in the civil space or the defense space,
Yeah.
And then also an EO IR camera as well. So
Yeah, it's getting smaller and smaller, isn't it?
It's pretty incredible. This is a Sony sensor. It's a standard around the world, and it's going to do a great job on this camera. No, we're thrilled to be part of the Robinson family. We really think this is the beginning of a new age for the vertical industry, and we couldn't be prouder.